everybody, we are back and welcome to uWe versus eNigma, who we watched in the last round, and this time we're going to be on the normal map rather than the winter one, which is not quite nice because we are in the Winterval tournament. But yes, eNigma went through to the second round, uWe also went through, and I believe, who did they beat now? They beat the Perfect Farm to go through, so this is going to be the quarterfinal game. I did want to cast a different team rather than eNigma, but all the other games had actually started. So here we are again. I am joined once more by Will, the captain of... are you the captain, Will? I can't remember if that's what you get. I don't know. And I don't think Will's actually there, but he is joining me for this game. He is a player for That's What You Get, who won our first tournament and came second to Team eNigma in the second one we did. This is, of course, our third tournament, and we're going to get ourselves into the draft right now. So unexpected will be expected is what uWe stands for. And once again, we're going to be eNigma. They're going to be playing on the Dire this time, and they're going to get first pick, as well as Ban. And unexpected will be expected are going to be on the Radiant. And my god, that is a mouthful. But no surprise, Magnus is going to be the first ban coming in from eNigma. And Temper Assassin from Unexpected will be expected. eNigma managed to show that Temper Assassin is still pretty strong even after that refraction nerf. Pain really showing the strength, managing to dominate Dench's Quap. And that's going to be an Undying ban as well from eNigma. So it's pretty standard bans coming out from the teams. Undying managing to control the fight all too well with that Tombstone, as well as the amount of regen he gets from his ultimate. And of course that lane control that he gets as well.
Seconds remaining.
But now I am just waiting for Will to get back as we go into the final ban of the first stage for uWe. And it's going to be eNigma, so Steven not going to get a chance to play that eNigma again. And also the team's signature hero, if you will. But it's going to be a first pick of Gondar, Bounty Hunter for eNigma. And that track gold. They're hoping to get rich from ganks. And track at the moment, still a very strong skill. I mean, it's lost the armor reduction now, the track has, but the gold that you earn from the ganks, if you have multiple heroes, then so much gold income. We're going to be interested to see if the Bounty Hunter actually gets a Medallion of Courage for that armor reduction this game. But it's going to be a Darkseer pick for uWe, and eNigma managed to control Darkseer pretty well in the last game. Wasn't really a big deal for them, and they managed to survive that one pretty well. And the control just really didn't work. You wouldn't surprise me as well if eNigma go for the Sven pickup, but that's if uWe don't pick it themselves. And that's going to be Jakira picked up, so eNigma not managed to get hands on that one. But it will not surprise me if they do get the Sven, and Batrider is going to be the pickup, so there's the person that's going to win middle lane. It's going to be Pain most likely playing that Batrider. We'll be interested to see who he goes up against, but Batrider is pretty much a free win in mid lane. There's not many heroes that can stand up against him. And we'll see how he does this game. And then the key question is, are they going to pick up Sven, or are they going to wait and see if he gets through the second stage of picks? They might even go for the Faceless Void. It's quite possible now. But they don't have the Jakira this time to go along with it, and they're going to pick up the Rubik. So they want to get that Ice Path, they want to get the wall. It's going to be a Nake's pickup as well for uWe. So there's their hard carry. It's going to be babysat by a Jakiro. Unless he goes in the woods, but Lifesteal is a very weak wood hero. So it wouldn't surprise me if he goes lane. It's going to be a Shadow Demon ban as well for eNigma. Not really 100% why on this ban. Maybe they're looking for an anti-mage eNigma in this one. The Faceless Void will be banned there by uWe. So uWe don't want to see a Void against a Lifesteal, because Void would destroy him. Now Lena ban coming from eNigma, so they're expecting combos coming out with the Jakiro, but looks of things. With the Shadow Demon and the Lena, they don't want the initiation. eNigma are pretty scared of it, and there's the Sven ban as well. So Fang's not going to get his hands on that one this game. Be interested to see what they're drafting instead of the Sven. So now eNigma are on to their last ban. What am I expecting to ban right now? Well, the Shrek, yeah, they've gone for the full-on stun combo, which is fairly unusual. But at the same time, it's also not surprising. The Strat Leader and Shadow Demon are very strong initiators, and they already have the hard carry in the form of Lifestealer, so they don't need to ban any carries. Unless they would put the Lifestealer in the woods, but again, if they put Lifestealer in the woods, he's so susceptible to ganks. He could easily get taken down.
Hey!
And Will is back. Welcome back,
Sorry about
my
that.
friend. No worries.
No worries. I love what they've done with the Steam logo. Yes, pal.
The Steam logo?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Unexpected would be expected. Yeah?
Yeah?
They're all from Nepal, but they live in London, and close to that they go to uni here.
Oh, right.
You look at their Steam avatars.
Ah, right. That's what you mean. Yeah.
That's brilliant.
So they're flying their country colours, but yet they're living in the UK. It's pretty cool, but we'll have the Cottle picked up by eNigma, and that's probably why they banned out all these stunners. They don't want to Illuminate Interrupted, and Cottle is very easy to kill, especially before level 6.
10 seconds remaining.
They may be doing an aggro tri-lane. Not sure.
5 seconds remaining.
But I won't have that Sven's CK or the Faces Void available in Enigma, so I'm really interested to see what they pick for the carry, unless they do pick Bounty Hunter.
Dire team pick.
And Juggernaut's a pretty weird pick here for uWe. They already have the Nags to go in the lane at bottom, but Juggernaut is
Solomid,
a smart pick.
probably. Or the dueling.
It could be solo mid Juggernaut, but he's going to very much struggle against the Batrider.
Yeah, Batrider can't kill him.
Yeah,
Spin,
but
TP.
Juggernaut can't farm.
Yeah, he can.
10 seconds.
Bottle Fairy, spin the Great Wave, run back, rinse, repeat, and just like Shadow Fiend.
5 seconds remaining.
Fair enough.
uWe Dark Horses this tournament. I want to see this game. Hopefully we can.
Reserve time.
Yeah, I've not heard anything about uWe before this tournament. And they have the strangest names in the world. It's going to be so hard to commentate on them. We've got Jesus, Hyru, Bedu, Hank, and War Rider.
No, I think we got Jesus, Ion, Bayu, Susan, and War.
Who knows?
Given new aliases.
But
These
wait
are
for
one of the
Enigma's-
teams
Carry on,
who are
sorry.
going to gamer base.
Right, fair enough. So wait for Enigma's last pick up here, and unless they're running the Gondor in the safe lane with the supports, then they're going to be looking for their hard carry now. But it's most likely going to be Gondor in the off lane. It's going to be Gyro. Why is Gyro so popular at the moment?
Team pick.
Can you answer that one for me, Will? Because I honestly have no idea.
It's the team fights. Early team fights, AoE. All of his spells are going to hit multiple people, except for Rocket. He's a really, really good hero. And when the game's all about fighting a lot early and farming quickly, he's very good at it.
I don't really know if this is a smart pick or not, though, because they have the magic immunity from both Nakes as well as Juggernaut. It's going to be difficult for Enigma to fight early, as well as late, of course, because of the farm that those heroes will get.
Reserve time.
The early is really good, but at the same time, it's sort of on a par because so unexpected will be expected.
Yeah. Now we're looking for their last hero. Most likely an extra support, I suppose, if you're running Juggernaut middle. And all those stunners have been taken out of the pool. Oh, I am enjoying my beer. As a side note, I'm very much enjoying my beer right now.
What have you got?
Budweiser.
Very nice.
Ice
Lager.
cold.
Confused the mark. Lager. Drinking lager.
Oh, Tinker. So how are they going to run this? Maybe Darkseer in the woods? uWe?
Jungling Life Stealer, maybe?
If they do that, then he's going to get ganked to shit. Nace is such a weak jungler. But yeah, we're going to go ahead and get ourselves into the game now, as I remember to switch the overlay this time, I hope. Let me just check that I've actually done it right, which I have, so...
Places everywhere.
We are going to have War Rider going up on the Darkseer. Ion's going to be playing on that Lifestealer. Susie is going to be playing on the Jakiro. I can't see his name. KS, I'm going to call him right now. He's going to be playing on the Juggernaut. A nice sword he has there. And finally, Jesus is going to be playing up on that Tinker.
Jesus is going to be playing Tink. You know you're in trouble when Jesus is playing Tinker.
Do you want to run over Enigma's side?
Indeed I will. We have Batrider on Stephen 11, Fang Funnels on Keeper of the Light, Pain playing the hard carry Gyrocopter, Dread Knight playing his support Rubik, and Antab on the off lane on Bounty Hunter.
And I am very interested to see how the lane is. It's obviously going to be Darkseer at the top lane now. We can see that. And the ward's already
30
come out to block the
seconds
camp.
to
He
go.
got there very quickly. There are D wards available on Fang's Coddle though.
Is this support Juggernaut?
It could be.
It could be some ridiculous push strat with max healing wall.
Yep, just push all day. Jakiro get him to max up Liquid Fire. Just push those towers. It's quite interesting to see Team eNigma's versatility in their hero picks up, because Fang was playing the hard carry last game in the form of Sven, and now he's on the support. He's on the Keeper of the Light, and Steven went from the woods to the mid lane now. He's been playing the Batrider. And Antap again off lane now. But yeah, Pain goes from mid to top lane of Zoro. But it is obviously going to be Jesus running in the mid lane, and now the question is life still going to go in the woods or not? By the looks of things at the moment and his item build, it doesn't seem that way. He's got plenty of regen as well as the branches and the stout. No quelling blade, so looks like he's going to try and get some lane farm. And he could be right. It could be a juggernaut. We might see a push strat coming out here. With Tinker available as well, there's not a lot they can do to counter the push. If only gets those bits of travels early enough.
Alright, carry on.
And that's the Bastion narrator just said. Alright, carry on. It's time to play. So there's a dewarding coming out. They do manage to find it.
The game is on.
So they're going to have that pull camp available. And that means that Doxy is going to have a rough time in the top lane. Especially against 3 heroes.
Invisibility.
Radiant on one side, Dire on the other.
But yeah, this Juggernaut pick does seem very strange. I mean, I really don't see the bounty getting any farm right now. They don't have any sentries down here, I believe.
Throwing coal at each other.
Alright, Hang slash Suze, whatever you want to call him, does have those sentry wards available, so he's down here, and that means that the Juggernaut shouldn't get any XP at all. And
What have
Hyra's
they
got
done
free
to
farm.
turn the snow off?
I believe you can do an option in custom lobbies to turn it off, like they have done at this one.
I was enjoying the white snow. Made me feel very festive.
It is a very pretty map. And Tabby's managed to walk around and get our pull camp off. He's got the ward there. And in the moment we have Darkseer just running in the woods. He obviously knows he's not going to get any XP up there. That's a nice sentry coming out from Susie, so they're going to be able to stop the blocking coming out now. But if Bounty puts another Observer Wood down, then the sentry could be wasted potentially here by Susie. But he might just try and find a pick-off off Darkseer. He needs the support from Steven on Batrider to come in here. And Antap's just watching him. He's getting very low as well. But there's not a lot Antap can do right now to kill this Darkseer. He does have Surge available. And he's just going to float about. There's no experience going on for Antap right now, so he's just going to be roaming. And the pull has begun on both bottom as well as top lanes. It's actually a double pull coming out from the Coddle, so they're going to keep the lane back, whereas the Juggernaut, who is actually pulling this game, he's only got a single pull, so he's going to push the lane. If he can get level 2 off this pull, then he can get Healing Ward.
He won't get enough for a level up.
No. It's close, but not quite enough. He's going to leave the small centaur as well. He's just going to walk back in. But the lane is about to begin pushing, and he's going to try and leech some experience level 2. He's only 60 off. It's not much at all. But the stacking continues now from Fang in the top lane. And again, Darkseer, he's not even bothering to go up there yet. He's level 3 though. He's managed to get himself some XP in the woods.
You see, this was the difference in the game before when I can't remember his name, Satire was having a problem on bot.
Yeah,
Should've
Satire
just gone to the
Darkseer.
He was not level 2 at this stage of the game. Well, this Darkseer's level 3.
Yeah, manages to do well to stop himself getting denied of XP. There's no way that Darkseer would ever get any farm in his top lane. Not with a Coddle as well as a Rubik up there to stop him. Now it looks like the push is beginning. Juggernaut's actually going to continue to pull though. But he's going to get level
It's
2.
really strange. Nepalese don't have 4 Juggernaut. I like it, I really do.
He needs him to get lane farm and he can just pull all day. But yeah, he has took his level 2 point in Healing Ward, so we might see a push going on soon. It's not going to be a double creep wave this time now.
That's one of the weaknesses of Bounty Hunter. He can't stop pushing.
Yeah, and Bounty Hunter actually reveals his invis just to... Did he just throw a lump of coal?
Yeah, he's been doing it all.
Suze just threw a lump of coal at Antab. That's a great way to initiate a fight, right? But Antab's
Yeah.
going to walk past the sentry, but there's not a lot they can do about this. Now caught up, puts a sentry down on the ancient camp as well. Want to stop the pulling for that.
Tinker's done well on me.
I've not actually had a look at the mid lane yet. The Tinker, he's doing alright. He's 6 for 1. Stephen has took
That's a
full
horrible
control
lane
though.
until you've got Mark. A horrible, horrible lane. I mean, he's got his bottle now. The problem is they have no vision above him, and he has no escape. He could very easily just get jumped on, so he's playing really clever.
Yep. And Jesus does have 10 stick charges available though, so he's got a lot of region if the back row does decide to initiate. But Stephen's already up to level 5, so the damage is coming out quite a lot. And Stephen's actually going to go on. He manages to get the sticky napalm off, and he uses the Firefly as well, but the stick charges are going to put him back to full. Give him a lot of mana back as well, which is well needed for him. And Stephen doesn't have Firefly for another 30 seconds. He's actually maxed sticky napalm
Top
so
lane,
far.
top lane.
We are going to see the dive going out on Darks here. The Rocket's going to follow him. This should be first blood as well. They're going to leave it for Pain, but it's actually going to get split.
Bad shape.
Too cocky, bad position.
No. Jara did get a kill, just didn't pop up on the screen who got it, which is
Radiant's
strange.
top tower's hurting.
But now, here comes the push. Well, they should be pushing anyway. They have a cannon
Catapult's
here.
it for him.
Radiant's top tower's taking hits.
Tinker's going to bottle crow. Wants to keep that region available for fighting against the Bat Rider. And Bat Rider's nearly a full level of experience ahead. Steven's fully controlled in this middle lane right now.
Radiant's top tower's hurting.
But as far as last hits go, we do have a bit of dominance coming out for the Nakes here on bottom lane. But they should lose this top tower now. So that's going to be a bit of a bluff for uWe.
The Radiant got one last top tower.
That was always going to happen on that lane with the Darkseid up.
Yeah. Darkseid was trying for the deny there, but nice last hit for Pain. Gets a nice bit of gold. He's already got his phase boots and he's got something flying out to him now as well. Just have his Wraith Band coming out. Jesus, he's probably sick of this napalm at this point. The movement speed slow just feels so crippling from sticking napalm.
That's a turn, do it for me. Not being able to turn around, that annoys me.
Yeah.
Something wrong.
But Steven, he's farming well. 27 last hits on his back riding now. And he's level 6, so he has Flaming Lasso. Might see him start to gank soon. The 6-minute rune is about to spawn. He has vision of both sides. So providing the rune's correct, he could get a gank off in bottom, but they're going to try and push now. The healing ward hasn't been used yet for Juggernaut.
Something about that bottom tower.
It's a level 1 ward. But 6-minute rune, he's going to be bottom. He has vision, Batroid does, and it's an illusion. So he's going to head on down with an Invis rune. So this could be a good gank because, but Antab does have vision of it. No, sorry, Antab's on this side team. They don't have vision of collecting this rune, but the Invis is gone. So never mind. The high route. Oh, the courier. Courier was in a little bit of trouble there, but he ended up being okay. So a cheeky right click coming out from Steven. No pain, he's still free farming in the top lane. Needs to pull his way back a little bit though. It's too far forward for his liking. And meanwhile, uWe, they want to try and get this tier 1 tower down on bottom lane. They're still on 600 HP, they got a ways to go.
Someone's dropped out like a kid in school.
And Will's disconnected.
I'm here, but someone's going.
Alright, mum. So Will be back shortly when he gets back in the game.
Don't worry about it. Pause, just carry on.
Yeah. As for now, we're seeing Bounty Hunter. He's managed to get himself up to level 4. He does have his Ring of Basilius as well, so he's getting enough experience. As soon as he hits 6, he doesn't even need to be there anymore. In the meanwhile, like Darkseid is very nearly level 6 himself, so Bounty's quite far behind at this point. I believe he's probably the lowest level on the map. Actually, no, Jakiro is. They are running this tri lane with a Juggernaut, which I still think is such a peculiar tri lane. And you want to guys boots as soon as possible. But as far as the farming goes right now, it's Lifesteal that's leading the way. He has his Midas and he's been using it for a little while. I think he's used it once already. Now Benty's roaming. He's trying to look for kills. Not level 6 yet, so he doesn't have that track. But as it stands, Tinker, he's back at base. Nowhere near those bits of travels yet. It's just been completely denied. Only 18 farm on him compared to the 38 of Steven's Batrider. So Jesus needs to get a little bit more right now. Rune's going to spawn top. It's going to be a double damage, and Steven's going to look for that. Has his illusion Rune's
Guess
getting
what's
the air.
happening to Dyer's bottom tower?
And there goes the push on the bottom tower. This should be the death of it now. And Lifesteal managing to get the last
Dyer
hit.
just couldn't
Has
save
Midas
that
available
bottom
as well.
tower.
So Tinker actually gets a double damage rune here. I don't know how he beat Steven to it. Steven was the one bad above that vision actually. But there's Antab, his middle.
Dire's bottom
Pops the Gennard on him.
tower's getting the
He's taking
business.
too much damage. And he wanted to get the lasso off, but he's still on cooldown for 10 seconds. And Steven is taking a lot of damage here. Meanwhile, Jesus has a double damage rune, and this could be another kill going off right now. Steven is going to get away, and Will's going to just... sorry, not Will. Jesus is going to just pop his salve. He's going to be able to walk away just fine. And Tab, he still needs to get some levels. Very close to 5 now, but he really wants that level 6. If they're going to start ganking middle, they need that track gold. And Steven, no mana, no bottle charges. So he has nothing to get this flaming lasso off right now, which he kind of wants to do. We do see pretty much a full team rotation from eNigma coming middle now. Got Coddle on his way as well. He's up to level 5. Getting some nice experience. As is Dread Knight. So we need to have level 6s across the board for eNigma, apart from the Bounty Hunter here on Antab. He's a little behind, but he's got some free experience bottom, so he's going to head to that. Try and get a 6 as soon as possible. Maybe then they can fight middle. Juggernaut just spinning around in the woods. And there we go. There's the Flaming Lasso into the Illuminate. This should be the death of Tinker. He has a lot of stick charges. But we have a full team of support coming in here. The Healing Wood is down and he's following Tinker. And Fang's got to run right now. He's got 4 heroes chasing him. Dread Knight's nearby on eNigma, but he's not level 6 yet, so he can't get a good steal off. And that's going to be TP out by Fang. He's going to be perfectly fine. And Dread Knight rotates, so no kills for either team right now. It's a pretty cautious game. 10-minute rune's going to be an invisible rune top. And Tinker is going to head to that. Gets his bottle back. Burns up all the charges. Free invis rune for him and free bottle fill up. Back Rider has his Tranquils out now. And War Rider on Darkseer. He's taking a lot of damage right now. Dreadnought's going to get stunned by the Ice Path, and that's a free kill for Nakes right now. There goes the Dual Breath as well. But Rider is so low on the Darkseer.
Dire's mid tower.
That's a nice flame break from Bat Rider as well. He's managing to keep up with the Nakes, but he goes inside a creep and regens. Steven gets caught by the March and the Ice Path. And then a Coddle Blast right to the face of Jakiro is going to finish him off. But nice pick up there. It ends up being a 2-for-1 exchange in the favour of uWe.
Dire's mid tower.
And there's the Bat Rider as well as I can't remember who else died there. I think it was Dread Knight. Yeah, Dread Knight dropped immediately pretty much. But Payne, he's managed to a free farm right now. He's got his Helm of the Dominator complete. And he's level 8. So leading the charge now. He's also ahead on CS with Nakes. But of course Nakes does have that Midas. He has his treads as well, and now he can rotate into the jungle and farm pretty efficiently. He's going to keep on going with it. Flame Break going out. I'm going to name by Steven, just for harassment damage. So I'm level 2 Flame Break at this point because he's maxed sticking Napalm first. But we have Dread Knight here as support, so we have the support sitting with the mid laners right now. And Jesus has that max march, and he's going to carry on bottle crowing. As I hiccup. KS on Juggernaut, sorry, he's nearly level 6. So we could get that Omni Slash going off soon. And providing his positioning's correct, then could see himself getting a free kill at some point. But it is a support Juggernaut. He's level 6 and he's level 5, sorry, and he's got those arcane boots. So he's being played as a 4 right now.
Radiant's bottom tower's seen better days.
Life Sid is getting gold. He's got 1800 and he's level 9 now. He's soon going to take over this Gyro. Gyro's been free farming while Nakes was fighting middle, and Nakes is only just behind on farm right now. And Tabby's finally managed to get a track available. He's got 4 points in Janada as well, so that's slow, as well as the extra damage is there. We could see the track gold coming out soon. We want to get rid of this tier 1 tower so we have some freedom to move around. Juggernaut's now level 6, so he has Omni Slash available. Ice Path's going to go down on Steven. Stolen by Dread Knight. It's level 3 Ice Path. And more rockets to the face. Writer's here now as well. And he might be rushing the mechanism now. He's got the headdress already. Meanwhile on bottom lane, Lifestealer, still farming up, 2000 gold. If he wants it, he's got a Hyperstone right now. But Antab, he's following him. And I really don't think Antab can stand one-on-one against Lifestealer. Especially with that Infest available for him. So he's not going to go on him. Invis is going to wear off and he's just going to try and farm. There is a smoke gang coming up from Steven as well as Dread Knight though. And they're going to turn around and try and find We Need Jesus. I think his name's We Need... No, Nepali Jesus. Why did I say We Need... Oh, I don't know. I think it's because his name uWe and then Nepali, so... We Need Jesus, everybody. Play Tinker. Omni Slash, he's looking for it. He gets to lift it up. And he gets to return Ice Path from Dreadnought. That's a good defense coming out. Another Illuminate game thrown out. It was pretty obvious what KS wanted to do there. He just walked up to the high ground and was like, "What's up, bitches? I'm just going to Omni Slash you right now." But no, the defense was there. And he gets pushed back. Now it's a group wave. Once again, Antab is sitting bottom as well as Lifestealer. And Lifestealer, nearly 3,000 gold up on him now. He's farming so efficiently. Not quite as efficiently as Gyro, but Gyro doesn't have the Hand of Midas. And still a mid lane standoff going on. 4 heroes middle for uWe and 3 for eNigma. Dreadnought sitting with just boots, no stats at all, poor guy. Coddle's going to keep spamming them Illuminates, and it's so hard for them to push right now. Even with marching the machines, there's not a lot they can do against the Coddle. As well as the Flame Break coming out from Steven. And Ion now has already got his Basher complete in 100 gold. This is huge. The teamfight control is there for Ion's Nakes right now. He should be able to kill any hero one-on-one successfully at this point. Apart from maybe Batrider, who by the way has a Blink Dagger and an Invis rune. So this could be good initiation coming up from eNigma. They're just going to get everybody else ready at this point. Coddle Blast as well as Flame Break. Free farm for Steven. It looks like they might want to go into the tower to fight, but
Radiant's top
it's dangerous if they
tower
do.
is taking hits.
The Invis rune on Steven is very powerful at this point, especially with that Blink Dagger there. No idea when that lasso is going to come.
Radiant's top tower is in bad shape.
But there's Nexus Skull Basher. Sat on the courier, waiting to fly out. And he'll be able to join the fight and have a merry old time against these low health heroes like Coddle.
Radiant's top tower is in bad shape.
Gets a single lucky bash and that's the end for
Guess
that
what's
hero.
happening to Dire's bottom tower?
But he's going to keep pushing the tier 2 bottom, and there's a TP back in from Antap, who's building towards those drums. He's only 700 gold away. Okay, let's just clears out some more jungle, and the smoke gank is going. So we have 3 heroes smoked now, and the pings are going out, so I believe the ward may have just spotted them. The vision range does go up to here. And the smoke just inside of that vision range, and the pings were pretty frantic, so it looks like they know the smoke's there, and Lifestealer's not even around. He's got his Helmet of the Dominator, so he's free farming the woods right now. And he has a creep there, and he's been stacking it for a while. It looks like 4 stacks perhaps on that one now. Yep, there's at least 12 creeps there. But Smoke Gang's now coming up, and Pain is very aware of this. And they're not going to find him. Steven's Invis pops, and he loses it. Just bottled for too long. There is a hay stream bottom if he wants it as well. And meanwhile, Tinker's getting farm now. He's 50 gold away from his boots to travel. He's going to be very happy when he gets those. We will see the continuous spam coming out from Tinker then. March everywhere, no push available for eNigma, and then what do they do?
That's good. I've got Rip doing the brackets and stuff now, sorting people out.
Dire's top
I don't have to go AFK every 2 seconds.
Oh, and there's the lasso coming out from Steven on top of Jesus, and look at that burst! Illuminate as well as Flame Break, and that's the death of Jesus, and he bored them. He managed to get his boots to travel just before dying, and Fang nearly dies from the march as well.
His health just melted right at the end of that.
tower.
Oh, make sure the semi-final games don't start. I want to cast a different team.
They've started. They bitched at me and they've started. I'm sorry.
Oh, really?
Yeah, the imps were being impatient. RP were willing to wait, but...
Well, next place to get a haste rune. He walks in and he just gets a double kill. Well, Juggernaut steals one, sorry. But the haste rune is so powerful on the Nakes at this point. Antab has been revealed. Dust. That's another kill.
Tower could use a little help.
Double kill for the Juggernaut right now, and one for Nakes as well. And that's going to be the death of the tier 1 tower in middle. Tier 1, sorry.
The Dire weren't partial.
Are we the boots to travel now on Tinker? Here comes the push. And then we're not going to get any space to farm anymore. And they kind of want it for Gyro. Gyro's managed to free farm in top lane for a while. But he's not seen how many items. Oh, he's got an Eagle Song flying in, so he's doing okay. Certainly managed to farm pretty well, but the Lifestealer's farm so much more effectively at this point. Basher Treads and Hyperstone, as well as the Midas. Unfortunately, he can't back door the tower.
Dire's mid tower won't last much longer.
What's fighting
Radiant's
for...
bottom tower
And there's a
ain't
mechanism up on
pretty
Dogs
sad
here
right
as
now.
well. So, uWe are looking like they're getting their items ready begin fighting really well, and the last fight went so
Trouble
perfectly
brewing
for
at
them.
Radiant's bottom tower. Dyer's mid
Oh,
tower
God.
could use a little help.
You got Ravine.
Yeah. Well, there's the ancient stack. It's time for Payne to start farming this down. And this is so easy for him to do with that flat cannon at level 4. Interesting skill build as well on Payne here. He's managed to go for quite a few stat levels.
It's quite common. It starts Jarrod's crap HP game. So most people don't bother. Rocket Barrage does enough damage with level 1, and the stun does the same length of stun at every level. Oh, actually, it's 6. When did they change that?
0.6 change.
Yeah,
Barely
0.6.
anything.
Bottom
There's a lot of the
tower
damage
got
increase,
open
but
space.
it's
Radiant's
based off
mid
minimum
tower's
damage, and most
coming
people
apart.
aren't a mile away when it hits you, so there's no point in having more than one in it.
Yeah, they're either a mile away when it hits you, or they're just taking straight to the face to make sure the damage is minimum. When the stun duration not being that long, it's not really worth maxing it. 0.6 increase is nothing. So you're right, the start of the game's pretty good for him, but uWe managed to push his tier 2 terror bottom lane. And Tinker with those bits of trouble, and now the solving as well. He's able to defend middle pretty well. The question is, can I find a space? Gyro is... Has he got his... No, he doesn't have his butterfly finished yet, but he's only 800 gold off. But here comes more fighting. Ion, he's going right behind the Terry. He wants to fight Fang. And he will walk into him, but he's going to just walk away. They're going to try and push this tier 2 Terry mid lane. And as you suggested, the support Juggernaut just for the push. He has himself drums and arcanes, so the push is there. Steven has lasso. He does have blink as well, so he's going to want to go in on somebody. And that's a nice vacuum. It's a good kill for Nags as well. The Gyro ulti's not going to do a lot in this one. Steven's going to make sure to do the lasso on top of Ion. He's going to get hit with the rocket as well. And the Omni Shot's nearly killed Dread Knight. He manages to throw the Ice Path back out on top of it. And Payne doing a lot of damage. That should be the death of Juggernaut. Bentionto just can't finish him off. And they managed to all get away with pretty much no HP apart from Tinker.
Balls to the walls play, I like it. I like it.
Very balls to the walls. Very deep dives coming out as well. But it worked out effectively. Oh, it's a good job they salved up. They're all very low now. But they do get the tear out of it. And Tab is just going to do some cheeky tracks. Oh, the dust doesn't manage to hit him. And it's going to spin the TP. Ion. It's very intelligent play coming out. As soon as he manages to put the ice path on top of the hero there, and Tab was very, very likely to stop the TP with a Shuri.
Regeneration!
Meanwhile, Tinker's getting his farm back.
Yep, he's started to catch up now. 73 last hits on him.
Going for fast.
Yeah, good choice on the 4 stuff. He's going to be able to position quite well in these fights, get away from that Illuminate. As well as the lasso if he gets pulled in.
Don't like the wingbow rush on Gyro. Wingbow butterfly. I don't know where Manta is just so good on ranged Agi hero. And melee Agi heroes.
But that will be his butterfly complete now. It's on his way to him. He's most likely going to go butterfly. Manta Star next.
Evasion is only really effective when you have over 2,500 health.
I suppose he's cannon to the basher on Nakes though. That might be his idea for the rush. Who, by the way, is carrying a gem.
He's got gem. Nikes. Ah. Valiant, not gonna have fun.
Nope, Ion, he has the gem available, he has his basher, and he's nearly got the AC complete as well. He's actually pretty close to it. And Benny onto it. Poor guy's level 9 at the moment. He's really struggled this game. He has managed to get his drums as well as his phase boots, but it's not enough right now. And that should be the death of Payne in top lane as well. He gets the ulti off, but does no damage with it because of the double magic immunity.
I think they've been caught with their pants down. I don't think they're expecting this at all.
No, the Joker was a very unorthodox pick, but it's working out so effectively for them in this game.
It's the playstyle I really like. There's so much aggression. When you play versus Europeans all the time. You come up against people from Thailand or anywhere like that. They play so different.
Warrior just walked straight into a lasso. I don't know if he's trying to bait the fight, but that's another kill coming out for Ion now. So it's a 1-for-1 exchange. But yeah, as they're saying, it's very ballsy plays coming out from him, but they can afford to do it. They have double magic immunity coming out from Rage as well as the Blade Fury, so what can you do to stop that? Like, unless they have... The bans were perfect for uWe as well. They got rid of eNigma. So the black hole's not there, and there's nothing they can do to stop this double magic immunity. They don't have enough right-click damage to bring them down, that's for sure. There's a lot coming out from Gyrocopter now, especially with that butterfly, but If he gets caught in a bad position, then it's the death of him. He's going to put that core down
Mind the top tower.
on the towers, just try and get rid of the creep wave faster. But Tinker's there. There's also a Rocky following Juggernaut right now. He's just going to spin through it. Again, that's another disable that they can't use. And the constant pressure from Tinker as well is too much for him to handle at this point.
Dire's top
And they're forced
tower's
back to the tier 3
getting
tower.
beat
They
down.
use the buckler, but the Tinker March is just ripping through them at this point. He's just going to TP to base, and they're going to continue to push the final tier 2 tower, which is in top lane.
Dire's top tower's getting beat down.
The score's low at the moment. It's 8-5, but we're 24 minutes in, and this is the last out of base tower that eNigma have, and it's gone.
Dire's top tower's gone.
It's a nice illuminate. What can I do at this point? Payne's just going to try and find farm wherever he can. Send them to the Ancients. There's no stacks at the moment, just the one.
Trouble brewing at Radiant's bottom tower.
It's free farm for him, but at the same time, they're probably going to lose this tier 3 top if they continue to push. Which they're not going to. They've used the Juggernaut healing ward. I think it's going to TP mid and get some more farm going. As his
Really?
full stuff complete.
Any thought process problem here is that they're going to have a massive problem getting up that racks with Cottle's Illuminate. So they're going to have to pick them off when they're outside the base. So the way they're pushing at the moment, they're never going to be outside the base.
Yep, you're very right. And he looks like I might just try for the Roshan. Next has AC complete as well as Basher. 25 minute in. What's his GPM right now? He's sitting on 511 GPM, which is so high. The Gyrocop's only on 447, so he's quite a bit ahead at this point. But this will be a Roshan attempt. There is, of course, a ward watching this. So going to have to be risky. Batroid's just going to throw in a sticky napalm wherever he can. And yep, they decide to back off from this. And I don't think they should back off. I think they can easily take this fight now.
Take the fight. Take the fight. They can take the rack or free Roshan. I mean, it's going to be so hard for them to put that lifesteal down. And if he does get low, he can just jump inside of a creep. They've got, apart from Batrider, nothing really to stop it. The farm across the board.
Yeah, Gyro is keeping up with the farm. In fact, he's a mile ahead with the farm right now. And that's the only reason his GPM is so close in contention. But there's the lasso. It's coming out on Jesus, and he's going to die very fast right now. That's a free pickup for them. Tinker does buy back, so he wants to get straight back into the fight. And he gets bashed by Lifestealer right now. The cooldown's going to drop. It's going to hit a few heroes. And there's going to be the Omni Slash. And he's chasing down Steven, and that will be the death of Steven from the Blade Fury. Dreadnought nearly going down. And Naxie's stuck in the ice path as well, which was stolen by Rubik. But it's a double kill coming out from the Juggernaut. I know Coddle's being chased by him as well. The support Juggernaut getting all the kills.
First hit bash.
And there goes Gyro. Only person left alive is Coddle, and this is Rax. I don't think there's a lot that the Coddle can do to stop him. Of course he has the Illuminate, but the damage is there. Nax has
Got the healing wall. You can just tank it themselves.
The Dire best
They don't need
do
creeps through
something
it.
about that bottom tower.
And there it goes.
Zero.
The Dire gave up the bottom tower.
Bounty
Dire's
Hunter's
top
battle.
tower
Bounty Hunter, as well as Dreadnought. And Nax.
No.
3 hits, and that is the death. Darkseid manages to get the last hit with a vacuum there. But this is definitely Rax. And eNigma find themselves up against it with this early push. I don't think they expected this much pressure with the Nax picked up.
Bottom rags got problems.
And they definitely were caught with the pants down.
A fond farewell to the Dire's bottom barracks.
Now they're rotating to top lane by the looks of things. In fact, they're all chasing Tinker right now.
Around the rosies. He's got support coming in here.
Oh, the flame break was close. It wouldn't have been enough to kill him now. And Tinker can now... Actually, he doesn't have the mana to TP out right now. He's got Soul Ring in 5. But there's going to be TPs out coming from eNigma. They chased a little too deep and they all had to spend money to get back in the base.
They had to do something. We made the attempt. Unfortunately, it didn't pay off for him.
13-6 now the score. 10,000 gold advantage going for uWe and nearly 10,000 XP as well. Ice Path stolen again by Dreadnought. He's really loving that skill this game. It's helped to stop the push, of course. But right now, they're just... It's so hard for them to get in. Net worth on Nax is nearly 15,000 at 28 minutes. And he's got 2,500 gold sitting on him as well as his current items.
He's going to grab an Abyssal Blade, probably.
Wouldn't surprise me. Kill the rocket! Kill the rocket! Oh,
I think they're going Roshan.
might might be, and I think eNigma now. They don't have a ward watching anymore. They have the middle lane ward, which is getting picked up because of the gem. Flame might try to stop him, and yep, Juggernaut's already there. He'll pop the healing ward. He has his Vlads available now. Just needs the courier to fly it out, and this is an easy Roshan. To put magic immunity on top of this level 16 Nakes as well as an Aegis. It's pretty scary at this point. What can they do? They're missing the bottom lane rack, so they have to constantly keep defending this. And Payne's no longer getting the farm he requires. Looks like he's going for a BKB. But I don't think that's really going to help him in this. That's a very quick Roshan kill.
Rose just got stomped by the Radiant.
Lifestealer gets himself an Aegis. 3,000 gold on him as well. Yeah, the Vlad's has flown in for a Juggernaut, so now the push is even stronger for them. He sells 2 drum charges available.
They need a really, really big fight on the racks, don't they? Has to go absolutely perfectly.
Unfortunately, just so behind the levels at the moment. Joro's nearly there. He's nearly 16, but Bounty's only 11. Oh, and poor Dreadnought. He's only level 8 on his Rubik. Lifestealer has doubled his XP. Pretty, well, more than doubled, obviously. Level 16 on Lifestealer. But yeah, it's so hard for him to push him with Illuminate. But Tinker's there to keep pressure on the other lanes. So you have the Mega Creeps coming in the bottom lane, so Tinker never needs to be there. And if the rest of the team just sit middle, Tinker could just keep marching in top lane. And it just splits up the anti-push. Kodo can only throw his Illuminator 1 lane at a time. He's only on a 7-second cooldown. But if the timing correctly, then it's a good engage for uWe here. And this turtle lane is not good for Payne's farm. His net worth has dropped so much in comparison to Lifestealers. Where is that boy? They're smoked up now. Looks like they're going to go for the aggression on the bottom lane. There is a sentry ward in the base. So if they go through the base, it's going to be not the best engagement for them. Also, the Jakiro has a Ghost Scepter. He's feeling very happy right now. And Susie's played really well. Those Ice Paths have been phenomenal. Can't forget those lump of coals as well.
Cheeky kill.
I like that. Just initiating the bounty hunter in bottom lane and throw some coal at him. It's like, what's up? What are you going to do? But yep, there's a sentry ward. They're on top of it. They know they're here. Pings go out, and right as there, the vacuum comes in. Tinker Rockets as well, and that's bounty taken pretty low already. And there's the Omni Slash. That's the death of bounty hunter. Immediately picked off at the start of the fight. And this should be. Juggernaut immediately rotates to the middle racks. And that should be exactly what they get now. It's going to be hard with their bounty hunter. And even if they win the fight, they're not going to get that much gold for it compared to what they could get. There's the cooldown. They want to stop this push. There's a lot of damage. Beidou, sorry, he's going to get pulled in by Steven. But he's going to drop, and Beidou's going to survive. Just about. Enigma is there. Kodo gets hit pretty hard as well. Dreadnought gets hit so quickly by that, by Haru.
He's the micro of the ward.
There goes the Aegis, and Beidou, he got hit by the blast, and that could be the death of him, the healing ward, though. Just about keeps him alive there.
He's too busy running away. If he'd have just microed the ward a little better, they'd all be in full health still now. He's sat inside the racks watching.
Dyer's mid tower.
Now here comes another attempt. Team back in.
No break.
BKB on Nikes, by the way, that's why he spent his 3,009.
Jesus. That's flying out to him already. As soon as the Aegis was dropped. So Lifestealer is so much stronger even now. It's going to be incredibly hard for anyone to take him down. Double magic immunity on him, as well as, like, they just don't have the right click damage. Jaro does not have enough farm. He's not got his BKB yet. He's 1,200 gold off. All he has is a butterfly. And it's not enough farm for him. Again, there's nowhere he can really go to farm because Tinker's going to be there. He's getting rather close to the sheep stick. He's still got a little ways to go. But once he has that, it's going to be even harder for Gyrocopter to do anything. And now, another attempt at the push goes. Tower's only on 400 health now. Payne actually very bravely leaving the base to take the farm. In fact, the blink comes down on the bottom lane. They've pulled Hyru in. He's on his own here on Nakes. He's going to try and turn it around on Antab, and the right clicks, look at the damage coming out. Great force staff though by Batrider. And then Payne gets bashed. He does manage to take down the dogs here. And Jakiro also... Did he fall? Yeah, Jakiro fell as well. But that's going to be a 2-for-2 exchange. And Tinker goes down as well. And then Juggernaut's incredibly low. He's managing to run away. And Hyru, he might just survive now. He's going to go after Antab once more. He still has that gem, of course. But in the end, and then we get one extra pick off. And with the track gold on top of it. So I got a nice little exchange there.
These fights are ahead, but they're not doing anything by running in the base and killing people and then dying. And as you said, they've got track. And they will catch up on the gold.
Yeah, it's definitely not worth their cause to keep doing that. They need to get the push.
Dyer's
And that's why
mid-tower
Nex is here.
needs a little help.
They're far ahead in XP and gold, but
Dyer's mid-tower
unless they actually get the buildings, they're not achieving anything.
Yeah.
Although I think they've just heard me, they're going to do it now.
There's the Mana Leak on Lifestealer. But they're going to keep on working on the racks. Use that rage to get rid of the Fade Bolt. And there's the melee racks in middle. And they're going to go straight to the range one as well. Jaro's not up for another 8 seconds, but it's just 2 versus 4 right now. They have to back off, especially with Batrider back alive. Has Lasso, of course. And Tinker. It was going to TP mid lane, but the creep got destroyed. Top lane even. But now the question is, what can eNigma do to come back from this? They do have track, which is their number 1 thought process probably right now.
If you saw during last fight, when Gyrocopter was surrounded by 3 people, with his flat cannon drop down his ult, cooldown going off, he put a ton of damage, but no one was there helping him. No one was taking any of the AoE.
Yeah, and that was solo, 1 versus 4. He managed to pick up 2 kills from that. Like I said with the AoE, the Jakiro as well as, I believe it was Darkseid, just got melted by him, which is fairly good for them.
They take the healing wall. Now, he should be hit. Someone could just pop in and hit it. Instead of now, where they're on half health running back and they've got the ward behind.
Gyro's too far away and the Coddle's going to get killed immediately. And there's the Omnislash going out on Antab and he's going to fall as well. The Beidou's going to spin. He's going to cop a lot of damage from Pain now. But this should be tier 3 tower top. There's another fight going in next. He's just hitting so hard at this point. Manages to get bashed down on Pain. The flat cannon's just not enough and that's the death of Pain. Buys back immediately and Dread Knight, he's going to die here.
9 in a row, 2 down.
Tower needs to die.
Dyer's mid-tower.
1 hit on the Teller.
Dyer's lost the top
And Hyru should die here. Oh, he goes in the creep. Great play by Ion here. And he might even manage to pick off Pain. He gets another bash going off. And Tinker's going to TP as well. Was about to help. But the evasion coming in from Pain.
How many was that?
They lose the gem.
Dyer's mid-tower.
But that will be the death of Lifestealer. But now it's just the top 2 racks available. And if they manage to kill that, then that's GG. There's no way that eNigma can defend Mega Creeps now.
Bits of travel on someone. Nikes, bits of travel.
Nice 4 bits of travel. Oh,
Yeah.
So yep, straight in, brought back, bits of travel, gets back to the top racks, and this should be Mega Creeps now. Benny to do whatever he can with his level 12 self, trying to stop it, but not a lot right now. There's the Magic Community popped, the Rage, and this is the melee rack's gone. And I think there might be GG caught out by eNigma in a moment. There goes Bounty Hunter.
Yeah, I believe it's a GG. Yeah. There we go.
GG well played, and uWe, as you said, they were pretty much the dark horses in this tournament to take out the former champions, who were going to fall to the lower brackets, and uWe are going to go to the semi-finals. So it was an interesting game. But yeah, eNigma caught with their pants down for the pushing strategy. They did not expect the Juggernaut. Like, when the Nakes was picked up, they immediately knew that was their hard carry. But then the Juggernaut was picked as well, and it just completely threw them off, and the pushing potential was too good for them. But there just wasn't a lot they could do against it early. They lost all of their tier 2 towers by 24 minutes into the game. But yeah, well, thanks for joining me again, and we're going to be back very, very shortly with a semi-final game. Not sure which one yet, but stay tuned.
The other one's died, so it'll be uWe versus Big Big.
Alright, cool. Right, we'll see you guys very momentarily. Stay tuned.